XIV. Rejoicing of the Danes. At early dawn, warriors from far and near come together to hear of the knight's adventures. In the mist of the morning, many a warrior stood round the gift hall. As the story is told me, folk princes fared then from far and from near through long-stretching journeys to look at the wonder, the footprints of the foemen. Few warriors lamented Grendel's destruction. Who gazed on the foot tracks of the inglorious creature, his parting from life pained very deeply. How, weary in spirit, off from those regions in combats conquered, he carried his traces, 10 faded and flying, to the flood of the Knickers. Grendel's blood dyes the waters. There in bloody billows bubbled the currents. The angry eddy was everywhere mingled and seething with gore, welling with sword blood. He death-doomed had hit him. When reaved of his joyance, 15, he laid down his life in the lair he had fled to his heathenish spirit, where hell did receive him. Thence the friends from of old backward turned them, and many a younker from merry adventure, striding their stallions, stout from the seaward, 20 heroes on horses. They were heard very often. Beowulf is the hero of the hour. Beowulf's praises, many often asserted that neither south nor north, in the circuit of waters. He is regarded as a probable successor to Hrothgar. O'er outstretching earth plain, none other was better, mid bearers of war shields, more worthy to govern 25 neath the arch of the ether. Not any, however, gainst the friend lord muttered, mocking words uttered. But no word is uttered to derogate from the old king. Of Hrothgar the gracious, a good king he. Oft the famed ones permitted their fallow-skinned horses to run in rivalry, racing and chasing, 30 where the fieldways appeared to them fair and inviting, known for their excellence, oft a thane of the folklore. The gleeman sings the deeds of heroes. A man of celebrity, mindful of rhythms, who ancient traditions treasured in memory, new word groups found properly bound, 35 the bard after Gan then Beowulf's venture. He sings in alliterative measures of Beowulf's prowess, wisely to tell of, and words that were clever to utter skillfully. Earnestly speaking, everything told he that he heard as to Sigmund's. Also of Siegmund, who has slain a great fire dragon. Mighty achievements, many things hidden, 40 the strife of the whalesing, the wide-going ventures the children of men knew of but little, the feud and the fury, but fightla with him, when such like matters he minded to speak of uncle to nephew, as in every contention 45 each to other was ever devoted. A numerous host of the race of the Scathers they had slain with the sword edge. To Sigmund accrued then no little of glory when his life days were over, since he sturdy in struggle had destroyed the great dragon, 50 the hoard treasure's keeper. Neath the hoar grayish stone he, the son of the atheling, unaided adventured the perilous project. Not present was Feitla, yet the fortune befell him of forcing his weapon through the marvelous dragon, that it stood in the wall, 55 well-honored weapon. The worm was slaughtered. The Great One had gained then by his glorious achievement to reap from the ring-hoard richest enjoyment, as best it did please him. His vessel he loaded, shining ornaments on the ship's bosom carried, 60 kinsmen of Wales, the drake in heat melted. Siegmund was widely famed. He was farthest famed of fugitive pilgrims, mid wide-scattered world-folk, for works of great prowess, war troopers' shelter. Hence waxed he in honor. Hermod, an unfortunate Danish king, is introduced by way of contrast. Afterward Hermod's hero strength failed him, 65 his vigor and valor. Mid venomous haters to the hands of foemen he was foully delivered, oft driven early. Agony billows. Unlike Siegmund and Beowulf, Hermod was a burden to his people. Oppressed him too long, to his people he became then, to all the athelings, an ever-great burden. 70 and the daring one's journey in days of yore many wise men were wont to deplore. Such as hoped he would bring them help in their sorrow, that the son of their ruler should rise into power. Holding the headship held by his fathers, 75 should govern the people, the gold hoard and burrow, the kingdom of heroes, the realm of the Scyldings. Beowulf is an honor to his race. He to all men became then far more beloved, Hygelac's kinsman, to kindreds and races, to his friends much dearer. Him malice assaulted. The story is resumed. 80 oft running and racing on roadsters, they measured the dun-colored highways. Then the light of the morning was hurried and hastened. Went henchmen in numbers to the beautiful building, bold ones in spirit, to look at the wonder. The liegelord himself, then 85 from his wife bower wending, warden of treasures, glorious trod with troopers unnumbered, famed for his virtues, and with him the queen-wife measured the meadways, with maidens attending. S. Amends suggesting day-up for dayog, and removing semicolon after whale. The two half-lines welling. Hit him would then read, the bloody deep welled with sword gore. B. Accepts day-up for dayog, but reads dayeth feges, the deep boiled with the sword gore of the death-doomed one. Another and quite different rendering of this passage is as follows. Oft a liegeman of the king, a fame-covered man mindful of songs, who very many ancient traditions remembered, he found other word groups accurately bound together, began afterward to tell of Beowulf's adventure, skillfully to narrate it, etc. Might gumagil laden mean a man laden with boasts of the deeds of others. TB accepts bis, Haythes Aaron thaw as given by so, but puts a comma after thaw, and takes sithen as introducing a dependent clause. He throve in honor since Hermod's strength had decreased. XV Hrotgrs gratitude.